Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadowwork. So this is going to be your full moon reading for May 2021. So I'm starting with you guys as it is your full moon, right? It's also called the full moon in Sagittarius, the blood moon. So it's a very interesting moon. I'm not sure if it's going to appear red or not this time. I know sometimes they do, depending on how they look. I mean, I would think it would, with it being a lunar eclipse in some parts, right, where it may appear red. I don't know the other meaning behind this full moon, but I do know it's a very powerful one because it is our second full moon of the year, or super moon, I mean, our second super moon, and it's an eclipse. So it's a major time of closing out karmic cycles. So this is really important for the Twin Flame Collective, as a lot of things are closing out that were karmic, paradigm shifts, all sorts of stuff. Next, especially the 555 Ascension portals this month, because we had our main one that opens up on the 5th, and we have a second one that opens up, or will be, on the 23rd. So that's coming up here, I believe. That's the 19th. So it's on the 5th year, but well, it still is actually. Yeah, we're still in the 5th year, but the 23rd breaks down to a 5 as well. So that's why it's like the second. Yeah, very powerful. Yeah, and it's about a time of raising your vibration and ascension and all of that. And it's very important for our paradigm shifts and all sorts of stuff. For a lot of us, but really important too for the Twin Flame Collective. I'm sure there's going to be some twins guided to this reading tonight, as it's very dominant too. So we'll see what happens with this reading. Keep in mind, it's a general collective reading, right? So if you feel a part of it's not resonating with you, just leave that part out. Take what fits. And know that if you're seeing this outside of May, that's okay too. It's when you're being guided to the reading. So what I'm going to do for this reading is my my full moon reading, which is going to be a circle here on the table with 8 cards. I'm going to kind of tap into the energies of the recent past first that you're letting go of surrounding the Scorpio full moon, because now that we've come, full circle to the next full moon, and let's see what is going on for you guys. All right, Source, so we're ready for Sagittarius for their full moon here for May. What is their recent past that they're letting go of? What are their recent past? The High Priestess. What's their current energy? Judgment. Princess of Cups is in the near future. Your current situation is the 6 of Swords. Crossing that. 9 of Swords is crossing your current situation. 10 of Wands. Action and outcome. Your action is the Princess of Wands, and your outcome is Temperance. Alright, so it's definitely about coming into balance, okay? There's a lot of movements here, and there's definitely a cycle closing out for you guys. Current energies is Judgment, so you guys currently have a decision to make. It's just going to be getting more intense as we get closer to this eclipse. 5 of Wands is currently what's going on in your mind. Hopefully you're having internal conflict, kind of going back and forth. You're really stressed out, having sleepless nights. You're really worried about making a decision here, about letting this burdensome cycle close out, whatever this is for you. The 10 of Wands could be a very difficult relationship, situation, like within the home, with the friend, hearing friendships. Also could be like a career. Something is where you're carrying too much burden and responsibility, where it's becoming very difficult for you to fulfill like simple things because you're having to rush. And it's not fair. People are taking advantage of you perhaps, but you're definitely really stressed out about this. The recent past, you have the High Priestess, so it's very beautiful. It's where you really went within. You're listening to your intuition, your higher self, kind of letting that guide you. So you may have gotten some enlightenment, especially if it's been recent, since the full moon, because since we've been in this portal, it's been about, getting us to really listen to our intuition, our higher self, and to really listen to our spiritual gifts and all of that. So, because I keep looking at the third eye here. I'm looking a lot at that third eye. So I feel like you guys have had like an awakening, and you're starting to realize what it is that you desire, you deserve, what it is you want. And now the current energy is bringing judgment call. And judgment as often comes out when you've been in contemplation for too long. So it's like Source is telling you, like, all right, time's up. You need to make a decision, or we're going to make one for you. So that's kind of what's happening here. I'm going to clarify and we'll find out a little more. But Princess of Cups is coming in the near future. You're wanting to create something new that's passionate, that you desire, something to do with love here. Six of Swords is your current position, because this is where you're needing to make movement and strategize and make a plan and figure out how to do that. Nine of Swords is what's crossing because you're stressed out about how to move forward. Okay. Ten of Wands is the obstacle, blockage. Your action is to pursue what it is that's passionate and you desire. And then Temperance, your outcome coming into balance. Alright. King of Swords came out. This is what I definitely feel like you're doing along with the Queen of Wands. King of Swords, you're really strategizing and making a plan at this time. Okay? You're becoming detached from any type of like emotional attachments. You're kind of letting your mind run the show right now. You're definitely coming off as like very unavailable right now, even if you're in a relationship, because you're just so focused on truth and strategizing at this moment. Queen of Wands is an energy either surrounding you, or you could be embodying this energy as well. But it could very much be energy around you. The Queen of Wands is, she's a social butterfly. She's leader, dominant, has, fire in her chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She's very much kind of like the boss and wants things a certain way, all of that. It's definitely opposites here. Six of Swords, yeah, somebody is moving away, strategizing to do that. Just flipped that. Well, let's start clarifying and we'll find out more of this. Sorry, Source, this is for Sagittarius. Why is the High Priestess here? Justice. Yeah, so in the recent past, Justice came. It gave you an opportunity for justice. This card is related to divorce. Because this is my soulmate deck here. But I just felt to pull this as clarifiers. Because like I said, I do feel this is going to be part twin flame. If it's not fitting, just leave that part out. But in the recent past, there was justice, soul pact. I feel contracts getting fulfilled and getting voided and things like that. Because new things need to come together. The High Priestess is very like spiritually, and it can talk about secrets as well. She holds secrets and for her protection and things like that. So it's like in the past, maybe you secretly were like, okay, I'm going to start making a plan. I'm going to start, putting money away or whatever. There's some sort of secrets, and it has to do with legalities perhaps. And for some of you, it could be, like for filing a divorce and stuff. But it's more, I feel like, in the planning stage, but I think now it's like it's coming to where you finally get to make that call and that decision. It's like no backing out now. Final decisions need to be made. Like maybe you got some papers drawn up, but you didn't sign them yet. Now's the time. You're being called to do that. I know it's very tricky too because we're right under Mercury retrograde, right? Mercury retrograde coming, Saturn's going retrograde, so you got like 2 planets. So it's definitely not the time to be signing contracts and stuff, but at the same time, you need to make a judgment call about something. This eclipse is closing out karma, so you just really need to definitely use your discernment at this time. Really read everything over, make sure you know what you're signing, what you're getting into. Also, be very careful with communication, because with Mercury going retrograde, like we're already starting to feel the shadow of it, but it officially goes retrograde, I believe, the 28th or 29th. So that's next week as well. So be very careful with communications, because, you know, emails can get lost, messages can say they're sent and they're not really sent, and things like that, because you have communication issues. Okay, all right, so let's clarify this judgment. Knight of Cups. Well, that has to do with unrequited love. Comes up with this card. There could have very well been an unrequited love, and you're definitely wanting to go after something that's real love to you. You're wanting to offer your love. You're wanting a romance. You're wanting to flirt and possibly have a fling. I'm hearing like you want to have fun. You want that single and that independence. You want to offer your love somewhere else. It's kind of what I'm feeling with here in this judgment. So you're wanting to get out of the entanglements that is being very burdensome to you and that is stressing you out. Yeah, look, Nine of Pentacles is exactly what I'm feeling. You want that Nine of Pentacles energy. You want to be single, independent, luxuries, rewards, loving yourself, treating yourself, all of that. High Priestess under that. It's definitely your energy. Okay. Let's clarify the Princess of Cups. See, in the near future, 10 of Wands. See, this painful cycle is closing out. It's closing out in the near future, and it's an obstacle for you. So it's something that's been trying to close out for a while, and I definitely feel that this eclipse is going to be closing that off, because that's what it is. It's probably a karmic lesson that you needed to learn, okay? So you probably had some karma, whether from a past life, whether from this lifetime, but it definitely needed to play out. And it's going to be closing out with this eclipse, and it's like, it's going to be closing out if you've learned the lessons from it. And it's definitely an obstacle from you, because you're really being tested, I feel, if you've learned from these lessons. So that's up to you to decide how to show that you've learned the lessons, okay? So it's coming out on top of the Princess of Cups, and it's like the Princess of Cups is like very new love energy. It's like you're wanting to create a new type of love. But 10 of Wands, it's very burdensome, hard work, stress, weighing heavily. Now this is either your energy, or it could be energy surrounding you as well, because it could be burdensome for like both parties involved. So if I'm connecting with your energy, whoever like you're connecting with, okay? So whoever your person is, or your person that you're heavily thinking about, that, you know, it could be their energy too, because you know, it's whatever energy is surrounding you. So it's up to you to decide if this is your energy, their energy. That's why sometimes the readings can play out for both, because look at this. I feel it's like heavily, even though this is near future and this is like an obstacle. I don't know, but 10 of Wands here is definitely a burdensome, like something is becoming like making somebody feel like chained and like trapped. Things are just way too heavily, you know, weighing heavily, stress, hardworking with this card here. We also got the 10 of Pentacles. This is all coming, it's all dropped here when I was starting to clarify. So they wanted you to see that 10 of Pentacles. I feel this was supposed to be a happily ever after. It was supposed to be long term. There's a family involved perhaps. It was supposed to be, you know, very prosperous. But for whatever reason, you know, there's 5 of Cups energy. There's breakups, regret, and loss. But there's a new beginning with the King of Wands. The King of Wands take charge. He's intense. He's a creative lover. So this is you guys getting the courage and strength, I feel, to finally end this painful, burdensome cycle. And so I feel like you guys are causing the breakup here. Because you want a new beginning. You want a passionate new beginning. Friends first, brief affair, sparks, Ace of Wands. that all came out here in the near future. So there's a lot coming. Like I said, eclipse energies are very intense. They're very, very potent full moons. Okay, so very intense energies. There's definitely a lot coming. Clarify the Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Okay. Well, this is your current situation. Secrets, delusion. Somebody may be having trouble speaking their minds. All of a sudden I started to lose my voice here. But sorry guys. Okay, the Seven of Swords though is deceptive energy. Now this can be your energy or it could be energy surrounding you. The Seven of Swords is lying, deceiving, possibly cheating energies. Now, like I always say, don't go on a witch hunt for it if somebody is cheating on you and all of that. You'll already know. Alright? It's not like it's just going to come out in this reading. Oh my gosh, that explains everything. But the lying and deceiving could very much be you're deceiving yourself. Telling yourself that this is your happily ever after. It's very interesting to see the 10 to 10, 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. Or could very much be that you're freeing yourself from this 10 of Wands, and then boom, all of a sudden 10 of Pentacles. You're having it all come up. But see, 10 of Pentacles is like, it's my happily ever after card, because it's like you're coming into more abundance, abundance that like you weren't even aware that was coming to you. Like finding a treasure box. Like you don't know you're going to find a treasure box, and all of a sudden there's treasure. Maybe it's a reward and a gift for working through your karma. You know, maybe your karma is, you know, a lot of karmic cycles are freeing yourself from freeing yourself from codependency, toxic relationships, relying on other people to support you and take care of you and things like that. We'll see if I get the devil energy come out. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. So anyway, somebody's wearing a mask. That's why I like this deck here. So there's, sorry, I almost threw the card. Somebody is ready to take off their mask. That's somebody's definitely wearing a mask and hiding behind it. Okay, you or them. Okay, Nine of Swords. Sorry guys, this deck is heavy. I didn't mean to drop it by my mic. Let's take a look at this crossing energy, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, Three of Swords. You're definitely heartbroken. Heartbreak, heartache, loss, betrayal is with the Three of Swords energy. So this is what's crossing the Six of Swords. This is what you're wanting to move away from. And we got the Empress energy. Alright, so you're either dealing with an Empress or you're embodying the Empress energy. But that is, you know, the Empress knows her worth. She knows how abundant and beautiful she is. She's birthing a brand new beginning all the way around her. Queen of all queens, so she's getting that courage and strength to pursue, and she's very kind, giving, very grounded, what am I missing, and very passionate and all of that. So beautiful energy at the Empress there, but you could very much been dealing with an Empress. Let's see here, 10 of Wands. Remember, there's no gender in tarot, those are just energies, so you can reverse the roles as you see fit. So like if you're a masculine watching this, this could very much be you, like Emperor energy, even though we have to find feminine within. Sometimes it's just easier for you to see it that way, okay? So 10 of Wands is the obstacle, right? Six of Swords, again, I told you. This is coming up in your current situation, and it's an obstacle for you. You need to make a plan, strategize. See, in this card, she's walking away. You need to strategize, like to make your exit, your escape. Ooh, there's going to be communication coming in. I felt to flip this card for you guys. Communication moving fast, red flags. Something could come in quick for you. Maybe an offer, an opportunity, or an idea or something. Let's clarify this Princess of Wands. Through it. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands came back out. Social butterfly leader. So she's coming up in the action position. So that's where you're getting the courage and strength to pursue, push through, take charge of your life, go after what you want. Or you could be dealing with the Queen of Wands. And maybe you're wanting to create something new with this Queen of Wands. Clarify this Temperance. But that's air, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this could very well definitely be your energy or somebody with those other placements. But it is coming up with your fire energy. Well, yeah, look, here it is. This is the outcome for you guys. Sorry, I told you. You were dealing with the karmic. There's the devil energy. So you straight up feel like you're dealing with a karmic relationship. It was meant to teach you lessons. That's why it was so difficult. That's why you kind of felt like a lot you were being tested, right? The romantic came out. Endless love, the believer, and destined. That's interesting. I'm not sure which one this goes to. 22, that's the world card, though, I think. Where's the 21? I don't know. Because this deck does have a couple extras. Either way, though, the romantic. Yeah, it's an extra. World card's 21. Okay, I feel that you thought this was your forever person. You thought this was like the love of your life and all of that. Well, it was not. Karmic. It was very much soulmate. We do have toxic and we have karmic soulmates. We have contracts written in the 5D meant to play out in 3D, and they often play out before our love of lifetimes come in if we learn our lessons, right? And this is where you show it right here. You have to take these lessons, all right? Start taking control of your life, all right? Start, raise your vibration. Remember how I said this is coming on top of Temperance? This is about bringing you guys into balance. You're out of balance. If you keep focusing on what didn't work out, if you keep focusing on what you don't like, if you don't raise your vibration, if you don't have give and take, if you're not working together, just keep in mind that whatever this was, it's not like, oh, poor you, you were in a karmic relationship, oh, now you're going to get this lovely relationship. No. Come on now. You were in a karmic relationship for a reason. You had lessons to learn. You had karma to play out from something you did in a past life or something you did here. Well, it's always the past life. It's karmic, but there was a reason for it. You had lessons to learn, okay? You had work. It was supposed to be a struggle. Now, if you just skated by and you didn't learn from it, you know what's going to happen? You're going to repeat another paradigm with another karmic. You're going to keep getting that to happen to learn lessons. Yep, because it just doesn't work that way. Things get played out over and over and over again to learn the lessons. So, you need to learn the lessons. And if you're not sure what they are, you need to connect with your intuition, your higher self, your divine. Pretty sure you know what they are, though. Okay? Got to be fair, equal give and take, all of that. Okay? Queen of Swords is on the bottom here. So you got queens all over this. Independent, direct, unemotional. Is that how you're being? Are you being unemotional? Are you too focused on you? Strategizing. The devil can talk about also addictions, obsessions as well. Control issues. But I very much see it's a karmic here. But look, it's coming to an end. There's an ending. But like I said, you can repeat another. It just doesn't stop. You have to learn the lessons, okay? But look under here, we have the Emperor with the Four of Wands. So that's counterpart energy. Like I said, I was feeling I'm very much connected with the divines, the twin flames. So it's very much looking like a twin flame reading as well. But we have the Emperor and the Empress. Right between them is the Four of Wands. I just happened to do it that way. They're down here on the bottom. The Emperor is right next to the Four of Wands. So here's the Emperor. Now this could very much be you, all right? Your Emperor energy down here because you're so close to Emperor energy. Empress is right here. This could be what's coming in for you too. Remember, flip through the rolls if you need to. I feel like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm talking divine feminine, some masculine. I am getting like both energies. So That's why I say it's up to you to decide what part's for you, what part's not, how to fit yourself into the story. But see, this Queen of Swords, she's, can be detached, and she can be so focused on strategizing, making a plan, and get detached emotionally. You need to find a balance between, love, money, between the material. A lot of times we get focused on 3D things, which is our material things we could touch, those things, and money. And we get where we're not on our spiritual side, okay? So you need to focus on that. You need to focus on healing this heartbreak, heartache. You need to stop focusing on having things a certain way, because the Emperor can be very controlling and authority in my way or the highway type of energy, and be careful for that. Four of Wands is right next to him, so I feel like you guys are almost there. Just need to cut some things out of your life, take control. Look, the Sun and the Lovers is down here. We also have Jupiter in Pisces, which is about abundance, luck, and expansion. Whenever I see the Sun right now, I just keep thinking, big ass Sun, big ass Jupiter. I really feel like, this pull in Jupiter is huge. It hasn't been in the sign of Pisces. It's like our dreams. Pisces is the most strongest psychic zodiac sign. And it's about, being a dreamer and putting your dreams into reality and getting us to push our emotions, and our spirituality is very much associated with Pisces, right? So we're getting psychic abilities. Our intuition is crazy strong right now. We're getting realizations and revelations, and our lovers are. That's why if you watch all the readings, like in the Twin Flame collectives, divine masculines are starting to wake up. They're starting to realize their connections. They're starting to oh my gosh, realizing how powerful things are. There's massive awakenings happening with this Ascension gateway portal that opens up, and now we've got the second part of it opening up, I feel, on the 23rd. It's a major time. Yeah, definitely. Four Swords, go within, take some time to heal your heart, mind, body, soul, get in alignment. So you raise your vibration and you jump to the next paradigm, and you release this karmic. And remember, this is such an intense time with this eclipse and everything going on, so I wish you guys luck. All right, love and light to you all. Definitely watch this whole reading. Help me out. Claim the energies. Claim the reading. Click the thumbs up. Let me know what resonated with you. Also, it helps spread love and light to others because it will help them get to see the video. Okay, subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more of my videos, as you will get notifications of when I upload if you choose the notification bell. All right, guys, bye.